Let's acknowledge the undeniable truth. We cannot exchange or refund the precious gift of life. This signifies that life is not merely an option, my friend. It is our fundamental reality. Take a moment to reflect on you as a newborn baby. You did not request to be born, no. You simply existed. From your first breath, you are compelled to live, grow, and navigate the complex journey of this life. Isn't that the inescapable essence of life? Hi there, this is Kondere. Welcome to Soul Call. Today we're exploring a profound truth, a topic that is universal and profound: life. It is non-negotiable. None of us chose to be here, but we're here anyway for a reason. Alive and grappling with the intricacies of our world. So together we will dive into how God's voice can guide us to live with purpose, peace and strength, even when we feel stuck or unsure. So let's tune out the noise and tune in to His call, embracing life as the gift it truly is. So let's get started. Since we didn't negotiate our way into existence, we are left with one undeniable fact: that we must choose how we engage with life. We have the power to shape our journeys, to make the choices that reflect our values, passions, and dreams. This is where the Christian perspective becomes crucial. In John 10:10, Jesus states, "I have come that they may have life, and have it to the full." Life is not merely a coincidence. It's a deliberate gift from God. It serves as a canvas upon which we can express our aspirations and intentions. So therefore, embracing life means acknowledging its challenges and uncertainties, while also embracing its beauty and potential. It's about finding meaning in the mundane and wonder in the everyday. Whether we seek adventure, tranquility, knowledge, or connection, life offers a myriad of paths to explore. In the end, it is our perspectives and actions that define the quality of our experience. So by living with purpose and authenticity, we not only enrich our own lives, but we contribute positively to the world around us. So from a Christian perspective, it is not just a philosophical idea. It's deeply rooted in Scripture. Psalms 139:14 tells us, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." God's intentionality in creating us means that our lives have intrinsic value and purpose, my friend. So allow me to share a short story. It's about a young man. I'll call it from hustle to healing. Ethan. He was the epitome of modern success. At just 28, he had everything a young professional could dream of. He was a tech prodigy, working at a top-tier software company in Silicon Valley. Fat paycheck, living in a sleek apartment in the Bay. On social media, his life looked perfect: luxurious vacations, latest gadgets, designer outfits. But behind the curated feed, Ethan was falling apart. Those long hours, relentless deadlines, and constant pressure to outperform, they had taken their toll. His health was spiraling. He suffered from migraines, insomnia, and stress-induced chest pains. Despite the accolades and financial rewards, he felt hollow, constantly wondering why he felt so empty. Is this all there is? He often thought to himself. One day he collapsed during a meeting. Luckily, the doctors found no major illnesses, but they warned him, if you don't slow down and reduce your stress levels, you're heading for a serious breakdown. That moment jolted Ethan. For the first time, he admitted that despite his life, that shiny veneer, it was not working. He knew he had to change. Something had to give. So during his recovery, he decided to take a break from work. So while scrolling online, he stumbled upon a documentary about an NGO working to bring internet access and digital skills to underserved communities somewhere in Africa. Those stories of transformation sparked something in Ethan. They were the kinds of problems he dreamt of solving when he first fell in love with technology. Problems that mattered to him and things that transformed lives. He reached out to the NGO, and a month later, he found himself on a plane to Tanzania, volunteering to help set up computer labs in village schools. At first, the experience was overwhelming: modest accommodation, physical demands, the work environment. The pay was a fraction of his old salary. But for the first time in years, he felt alive. Every smile of a child learning to type, every village that gained access to the internet, and every grateful handshake reminded him that his work had meaning. The stress that once consumed him melted away, replaced by a sense of peace and fulfillment he had never thought possible before. He came to a profound realization: life is not negotiable. He couldn't escape the fact that he had to live, but he had the power to live differently. Success, he discovered, wasn't about climbing the corporate ladder, no, or accumulating wealth. It was about serving others, making a difference, finding joy in the small, mundane things. His health improved dramatically. But beyond the physical healing, he found spiritual renewal. He began reading scripture during quiet time. Matthew 16:26 spoke directly to his heart. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? He realized he had been chasing the world but losing himself. So, folks, it's in those quiet moments of reflection that we truly discover what truly matters: love, connection, and the impact we have on others. He learned that it wasn't the accolades or the material possessions, no, but the simple acts of kindness and time spent with community. In choosing to live with intention and gratitude, he embraced a life of authenticity and service. He found that by prioritizing relationships and focusing on the present, he was able to cultivate a deeper sense of contentment. His story serves as an inspiration for us all to pause and reflect on our own paths. It encourages us to question what really fills our hearts and to pursue a life that resonates with our deepest values. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also bring light and hope to those around us. There is a quote by a philosopher and a critic, Friedrich Nietzsche: "He who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow." It underscores the profound power of purpose in human life. It means that when a person has a clear and meaningful reason for living, a why, they can endure and overcome almost any challenges, which is the how. Let me break it down. The why. It represents a purpose, a goal, or motivation that gives life meaning. It could be love for family, faith, a personal mission, or a passion that fuels resilience. The how. It refers to your do's, what you do, the challenges, the hardships you go through. Without a purpose, this can feel overwhelming and unbearable. But with a strong why, the how becomes secondary, as the purpose provides strength and determination to persevere. So now here is the pivot. Why life itself is non-negotiable. You have the liberty to choose. Do you live in alignment with God's plan? Do you pursue love, peace, and righteousness? Or do you wander aimlessly? Take the story of the prodigal son. Luke chapter 15, 11-32. This young man squandered his inheritance, choosing to live recklessly, But when he hit rock bottom, he realized that he could return to his father. His life circumstances didn't define him, but his choices did. So, allow me to share some practical applications. Embrace God's purpose. Begin each day with prayer, asking God to reveal his plans for your life. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and hope." Choose gratitude. Life may not always go as planned, but gratitude helps us to see God's hand in every circumstance. Live with intentionality. That's 3. Whether it's pursuing a career, nurturing relationships, or serving others, live as though your choices have eternal significance, because they actually do. So, thank you for joining me on Soul Call. Remember, life is God's non-negotiable gift, and his trumpet call sounds to remind us of its purpose and meaning. No matter where you are or what you're facing, he's guiding you towards peace, joy, and fulfillment, in alignment with his will. Until next time, embrace the call, live with intention, and let his purpose resonate in your soul.